I now want to ask if the State of the Union GOP response by Alabama Senator Katie Britt was a breakthrough performance for her. It made such massive news that she was played by Scarlett Johansson on SNL for their cold open. And I'm curious, are voters following this story? What did you find in the HarrisX Forbes poll?
Absolutely. So, 47% of those who watched the State of the Union address by President Biden also watched the GOP rebuttal by Senator Katie Britt. And overall, about a third of all voters in the country either watched directly or had some exposure to what came out of that speech. And we also asked the same question as we asked for President Biden's speech in terms of did voters have a favorable or an unfavorable opinion of the rebuttal speech? And what we found is that 46% of those who watched the State of the Union and those who watched the rebuttal speech had a favorable reaction to Senator Britt's rebuttal. 54% did not. These numbers are very much in line with what we saw for President Biden's numbers. Amongst the overall electorate, there's obviously less people that paid attention. So the favorability drops to about 41% favorable, 59% unfavorable. So it wasn't as bad as some of the pundits would have you believe, but it was also not a breakthrough performance either.
As you mentioned, there might have been some outsized criticism for Senator Katie Britt's GOP rebuttal, and she has been floated as a potential VP pick for former President Donald Trump. So I am curious if that could hurt her potential chances of being the VP nominee.
No indication as to that yet. We obviously didn't go in depth with more qualitative questions around her performance. But it seems that Republicans coalesced around the rebuttal speech and gave it positive marks. 65% of Republicans said that they had a favorable opinion of her speech, and 35% did not. This is amongst those who watched. So, net, it was a way for Senator Britt to get on the map. And I don't think that, it makes a very big difference one way or another, right? It was a first instance type of speech or presentation of her to the broader electorate.